Good morning, students. This is your maths class, and we are going to finish this chapter of subtraction today. Okay, there are a few word problems which I'll be showing you how to do. Okay, now in question number 1, it's written the population of a village was 4,565. Due to less rainfall, 1,637 people left the village. Okay, how many people are there in the village now? Write one problem that you can think can be caused due to less rainfall. Write one problem that you think can be caused due to less rainfall. One of the problem that you can think is which may have caused due to less rainfall is farming. Okay, you need a timely rainfall, okay, seasonal rainfall for farming, okay, of various things. If you do not receive rainfall in time, farmers cannot grow their crops in proper time, or they cannot take out their crops, okay, they cannot sell their crops at a correct month or correct timing. Okay, there's a certain time for growing a crop or sowing a crop, okay, and there's a certain time for cutting a crop. So this all depends on the time of the rainfall, and if there is less rainfall, there will be loss for the farmers. So people living in villages usually do farming. Okay, so one of the causes that you can think is farming. Okay, due to less rainfall, they could not farm properly. Okay, they could not grow their crops properly, so they left the village. Okay, so how many people are there in the village now? There were, first you will write values and life skills. You'll write values and life skills. Okay, and question number 1, time and again I am showing you how to do broad problems. You have still not understood how to do it. Please look at it properly, okay, in this video. Population of a village, you can write in a short form, population of a village you can write over here is equal to 4,567. Okay, number of people left the village is equal to 1,637. Excuse me. Okay, now you have to find how many people are there in the village. Now number of people left in the village. Okay, you got to subtract it, as you know from the question itself. Okay, this much over the total, this much left. Now how will you find the total, the number of people left in the village? You will subtract it. 7 minus 7, 0. 6 minus 3, 3. You cannot subtract 6 from 6 from 5, so here it will be 3, and it will take 1 from here. So 15 minus 6, 5, 6 7 8 9. Okay, 3 minus 1 2. So this much for the people. This is the people who are left in the village. Okay, now you can see I population of a village. I had finished the sentence over here, but still I gave is equal to sign a bit far. Okay, a bit further. Why? Because I knew that the sentence next I will the next sentence that I will construct will be a bit longer, and I wanted to be systematic. Okay, in this proper manner. You people are writing population of your copies are small, I know that, and you write in a bigger handwriting as your children. Okay, population of a, then you write village over here, then you write is equal to 4567. Okay, then number of people left in the village. Again you will be writing you will be ending your sentence in the next line over here. Number of people is equal to 1637. This is not the way. Okay, even if you end your sentence over here, suppose number of people of a village, okay, you wrote in the first line is equal to 4567, you wrote it over here. Okay, in the first line of your copy. Okay, now you wrote number of people left. Okay, here it will be in the village. Okay, number of people left in the okay, left the village, sorry, these were the people who left the village. Okay, number of people left the village. If you write number of people left the village over here, okay, then you will write is equal to 1637. That's not the way. Even if your sentence ends over here, okay, number of people left the village, you will write is equal to here, and 1637 should be written below 4567. Okay, then you subtract it, then again number of people left in the village, okay, will be, again if your sentence ends over here, number of people left in the village, okay, you will write the number that comes after subtraction over here. Okay, so at the end, how many people are there in the village now? They've asked the question. Okay, you'll write there are 2930 people in the village. Okay, this is how you construct a word problem. Okay, now in question number 2, you can see the villagers needed rupees this much 9687 for opening a primary school in the village. They collected 8965. They needed this much. Okay, they collected this much among them from donations. How much more money do they need for the school? Okay, in what ways are the facilities provided by the schools in villages different from those in your school? Okay, there are many facilities that are provided in your school that is not provided in the schools in the villages. Okay, mostly the schools in the villages are government schools. Okay, number one. Okay, they are primary government schools mostly. Okay, higher secondary government schools are there, but they are in lesser numbers. Okay, so even though we count the higher secondary schools and primary schools at the collective way, they don't give proper facilities, classroom facilities. Okay, and a good library, a good computer lab, a good playground. Okay, these are the problems in government schools. Okay, and I'm not saying they are not, all of them are bad. Okay, Some of them have good facilities, but in general, in villages, they do not have many facilities provided in their schools. Okay, this is the problem that we can discuss over here, okay, through this video, okay, through this question. Okay, now they are asking how much more money do they need for the school. Again, this is the total number of money they needed. This is the total number of money they got, they collected from donations. Okay, now how will you find how much money you will need? You will subtract this from this. Okay, so villagers needed amount, you can write amount of money villagers needed to open a primary school. Okay, first you can write amount of money villagers needed to open a school. Now you see I have ended my sentence over here. Okay, this first sentence over here. Now I'm not going to write is equal to rupees 9687 over here. Okay, I'll write here is equal to rupees, okay, 9687. Okay, this was the amount they needed. Now how much they collected from donations? Amount they collected from donations. Now you can see this looks systematic, isn't it? Even though my sentence ended over here, first sentence ended over here, I put to is equal to over here and the amount at the corner of this sentence, at the corner of this page, so that the next sentence that I write, okay, and is equal to, when I write over here, okay, here numbers are below the next number that you write is below the number that you had written above. Okay, 8965. Now you subtract it. Okay, 7 minus 5 will be 2. 8 minus 6 will be again 2. Now you cannot subtract 9 from 6, so you cut this number, it becomes 8, and take 1 from there, this becomes 16. 9 minus 16 will be 7. Okay, 8 minus 8 will be 0, so you will not write 0 over here. Okay, so what they are asking, how much more money do they need, okay, for the school. Amount of money they need for the school. Okay, this will be the amount of money they need for the school. Okay, now again at the end you will write how much more money do they need for the school. You will write they need rupees. Here also you will put the rupees sign. Okay, rupee 722 for the school. Okay, this is how you construct your word problems. Okay, now similarly in question number 2 in Scratch Your Brain, okay, it's written 4,117 students registered themselves for a drawing competition. This is the total number of students that registered for the drawing competition. Out of them, 1,050 students are of class 1 and 1,792 students are of class 2. The rest of the students are from class 3. How many students of class 3 have registered for the competition? Okay, this is the total number of students. Okay, now first you'll see that there are three numbers given over here. Okay, so this is the total number of students. This is the student from class 1, this is the students from class 2, and you want to find the number of students from class 3. Now you cannot do this problem in this manner. First you will have to add this number of students and subtract it from the total number of students, then you will find the number of students from class 3. Okay, so first you'll write scratch your brain. Okay, this is the problem from Scratch the Brain. Okay, now question number 2a. This is question number 2a. Okay, first you'll write number of students from class 1. Okay, this will be is equal to how much? 1050. Then number of students from class 2 will be 1792. Now you add this up. Okay, first you want to find the total number of students from class 1 and 2, then you'll subtract it from the total number of students. 2 plus 0, 2, 9 plus 5 will be 14. Okay, 7 plus 1 will be 8, 1 plus 1 will be 2. Okay, this is the number of students you got from 1 and 2. Okay, now again you will write the total number of students first. Okay, which is 4,117. Okay, you will write number of students registered for drawing competition. Okay, you will write number of students registered for a drawing competition. Now again you can see my sentence ended over here. I'll not write is equal to over here and write the number over here. I'll write is equal to 4,117 over here. Okay, now number of students from class 1 and 2. Okay, again since my sentence ended over here, I'm not going to write is equal to over here. From 1 and 2 how much we got? 2,842. We are going to subtract it. Okay, to find the number of students from class 3. 7 minus 2 will be 5. Okay, you cannot subtract it from here, so this will be 0 and you'll take 1 from here. 11 minus 4, 1 2 3 4 7. Okay, now again you cannot subtract 8 from 0, so you cancel this number, it will be 3 and you take 1 over here. Okay, 10 minus 8 will be 2, 3 minus 2 will be 1. This much is the number of students from the class 3. Okay, so you'll write number of students from class 3. Okay, number of students from class 3 is equal to this much. Okay, so after writing this, okay, they are asking how many students of class 3 have registered for the competition. Okay, you'll write 1275 students from class 3 registered for the competition. Okay, now Winnie had the third question is Winnie had this much pebbles, she gave this much to Kini, 3715 to Noni and 500 to Honey. How many pebbles does she have now? Okay, so first you are going to add these numbers. Okay, first you're going to add these numbers, this number of pebbles she gave to Kini, Noni and Honey. Okay, and you'll subtract the total number of pebbles that she gave to these people. Okay, from this you first add these numbers and subtract it from the first total that she had at first, how much she had pebbles. Okay, then you will get the number of pebbles she is left with now. Okay, you will do this for your homework. Okay.